On the third day of Christmas, my true love said to me, wait, third day of Christmas, does that mean after the 25th, or does that lead up to the 25th? Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of the Average African Kid podcast. And it's your host, Toyo Sanara, here with another episode, a beautiful episode during this Christmas season. Yeah, this is wonderful. But serious, if you know the answer to this question, please reach out to me. Because that song goes, on the third day of Christmas, my true love said to me. What's the third day of Christmas? I mean, really, what is the first day of Christmas? Is it the Christmas day, or the day leading to Christmas, or the week leading to Christmas, or the day after Christmas? And then is it still Christmas if it's the day after Christmas? I don't know. We just had a concert at church. It was a children's concert, and these kids have been rehearsing since April, or at least for 4 months. No, not April. April was like September, October, November, December. Let's say September, August, September. They've been rehearsing non-stop, coming to church every Saturday, ballet, breakdance, singing. These kids recorded in the studio. I mean, they did voiceovers, they did songs, they did a lot of stuff. And today was the culmination of it all. So we had the choir singing, we had the kids singing, and then we had the instrumentalists backing them up. We had spoken word, not really spoken word, like prophecy from the Bible, like until a child is born, that kind of stuff. We had singing. Did I already mention singing? We had dancing. It was such a beautiful occasion and such a beautiful time. And by the way, for those of you who are like, I wish I was there, Toya, why are you telling me this stuff? I miss home, I miss where I'm from. I got you. Let me help you out. The link is in the description. Go check it out on the Father's House YouTube page. A wonderful service, a beautiful service, the best I have seen in the children's department so far. Now, it took a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. A lot of work, blood, sweat, and tears. A lot of shouting, a lot of talking yourself off the roof. But it was worth it in the end. And I mean, come on, like this was vision, and this was production at its finest. And that just leaves me with a lot from this season. Like, let's talk about culturally here. Like in Nigeria, Christmas is really not about gifts. Like, it took me a few years, but I started realizing that I wasn't going to get any gifts under the Christmas tree. It was a foreign concept that we couldn't keep up. And Christmas was not about gifts, because as for tomorrow, I don't think I'm getting any gifts. I mean, I haven't gotten any gifts for Christmas in a while, except while I was in America, which is the difference. So the Nigerian perspective of Christmas is not gift giving. It's about, of course, first of all, the one who gave the utmost gift, who was born and he gave his life for us. First of all, it's about Jesus. And second of all, it's more about family time. Let me talk about general affairs before I am more specific about where I am. So generally, it's about family time, eating good food, chicken. You have to kill a chicken during Christmas. I don't know why. Chicken is just, it's just the food stamped onto Christmas. Like turkey in America is stamped onto Thanksgiving. Apparently there's something, I don't know. Even though chicken is not mentioned anywhere. I don't think chicken's ever mentioned in the Bible, is it? How did chicken become so popular then? I don't know. Wow. Anyway. So, even though it's not mentioned at all in the Bible, chicken, of course, and rice, fish, fried fish, grilled fish, goat meat, cow meat, pepper soup, all kinds of stuff, ram, meat pies, whatever. And people enjoy that time with their family. They eat, they laugh, and then they sleep. And then they wake up the next day after Christmas. Yeah. So that's one thing. And specifically for where I am, Christmas season has to do with a lot of work, a lot of preparation, a lot of fine-tuning, a lot of details. Because in this season, we have this concert, this Christmas concert that just passed. And now we're already preparing for Jesus Mega Party. So if you don't know about Jesus Mega Party, it's like the biggest worship concert in Delta State, and I dare say the biggest in Nigeria. I mean, there are others like The Experience. You've heard about those, but I mean, this is the one. I mean, a lot of people say that, but I mean, The Experience has names because there's a lot of artists that people know, but Jesus Mega Party is local, like no guest artists, just the local choir. The church does everything, so that's why it's not as hyped. Anyway, so it's gonna be on the 30th and the 31st of December in Urobo College, Delta State, Nigeria. So if you're trying to find me, that's where you're gonna find me. And yeah, it's a actually great event because we're focusing on Jesus, his story, but we are being, I guess we're saying we're being perfectionists. We're working in every area of it, from the drama to the choir ministrations to the men's choir, women's choir, children maybe presenting something or dancing, spoken word, um, arts, whatever is being done is going to be at its prime and its peak. We have this particular drama called The Throne Room. It's about the scenario in heaven where somebody, a worshiper, like a child of God, just comes in and he's like, God, you must bless me today. God, you must bless me today. And then another comes in and he's like, God, I just worship you. Even though I haven't prospered, even though nothing has happened in my life, people say I don't get money. God, I know that you are still in charge. And it's just like a juxtaposition between people, what they think serving God is, versus what it actually is. It's not about what you can get. It's about just understanding that He is supreme and He is the one who created the universe, and just worshiping Him, even if He chooses not to do anything for you. So that's the difference there. And that drama is really powerful. Every time I see it, I just start worshiping and start praying in tongues, and I'm just like, God, help me understand the fullness of your majesty. And of course, in the Mecca party, we have this thing, fireworks. We've been doing this thing for over 20 no, let me say like 15 years, I guess, since I was a wee lad. We've been doing these firework displays, massive. It's like the ones in like the Times Square and everything. Of course, those ones are grander and more automated and stuff. But these have been the standard for fireworks in Nigeria for a while. I mean, things are changing because many people are putting up a good show. So there's a lot, really, what I'm trying to say is that there's some really impressive firework displays now. But what we used to do was one of the best ever. And now it's people are catching up to the standard, but still first class fireworks. Yeah, so this Christmas season has to do with a lot of work, a lot of details, serving the Lord, making sure other people, what they see is perfection in Christ, and they see Jesus through everything that's been done. And it's also a balancing act so that you don't get too involved in the activity that you miss the relationship aspect of it, because you can get so sucked into serving God that you do not know the God you're serving, or you don't have a relationship with Him. I can get a snap of fingers. Come on. Yeah. Maybe a clap. Where's the clap? I think I need to get a new clap. That clap is too... I need to get a new clap. But you can get so sucked into the activities of like church, choir, this, that you lose the relational aspects. You don't study the Bible. You don't spend time on your knees praying. You don't do anything but just activity. And that's a fine line that we are learning and always encourage people not to cross during these times. So, yeah, December is a very busy time. I enjoy this kind of December as opposed to the kind I found in America. In America, December is just eat with family, buy gifts for other people if you're older in the family, receive gifts if you're the younger, then sit down and watch college football or the NFL, whatever is on, and some people drink beer and go to work. And yeah, I remember I quit my job just before Christmas while I worked as a scribe in a hospital. So during that Christmas time, the schedules are insane. I mean, there's some days that, like, let's say that I think on the 25th, no one comes to the hospital, but after the 25th, whoosh, the load is like crazy because everybody who has been hiding an illness, the uncles and aunts that nobody has seen in a long time, they go see them like, huh, this guy's actually not doing too well. Let's take him to the ER. So the hospitals are packed in that season. So honestly, I think Christmas in America is more depressing. That's my impression. Honestly, you can disagree with me if you want. You can fight me, but it's okay. Christmas in America feels more depressing, and actually stats to back it up because the rate of depression actually skyrockets during festive holiday seasons in America. And I can see it should work for Canada too. I don't know the stats for Canada and other parts of the world, but depression is on the high because people are alone or they choose to be alone and they don't want to be alone. But in Nigeria, it's like, yeah, your church family is your family. And if you have family everywhere else, then hey, I think I like Christmas in Nigeria better than in America. Anytime I was in America during Christmas, I always wished I could come back home. I always wished I could. But now I'm back home. I'm just enjoying every step and every day. So, I guess the moral of today's story is this. Enjoy the season you're in your life. Enjoy this Christmas time. Enjoy the activities, the chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And Jack Frost, whoever he is, nipping at your nose. Ooh, that sounds painful. So enjoy the season of your life. Enjoy this Christmas time. And remember, the reason for this particular season, this holiday, is because Jesus was born. Now, he might not have been born in December, but we celebrate this day, the 25th, as a day he was born, knowing that he came into the world as God and he became a man and he died on the cross for us. You see, the whole principle of Christmas is the doctrine of incarnation. God taking on flesh upon himself and becoming a man, 100% God, 100% man, to set humanity free. Living a whole life without sin and dying on the cross and taking away our sins as the Passover lamb, as a lamb that was slain to take away the sins of the world. Oh, that was fireworks. You hear that? You hear that? Wow, that sounds cool. If you didn't know what this was, you'd think it was a gunshot, right? No, but it's fireworks. Wow. Okay, so I think I'm going to end this episode right here. I hope you got something sweet and tangible, juicy from this particular episode. Thank you for tuning in. I love you guys. And yeah, we're growing this community and I appreciate every single one of you. So yeah, you make Musical Kinetics, the YouTube channel. You make the Average African Kid podcast possible. Check the links for the YouTube of the kids' Christmas concert. Don't forget to check that. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.